Sorry about that. I had an interruption and I didn't want to be rude. So the last empath that we spoke about was the medium empath. The next one I have on here is the flora empath. And what the flora empath is somebody who can communicate with plants. The way they do this is they feel or receive the energy from the plant. Then you have the psychometric empath. This type of empath has the ability to receive energy and impressions from objects or photographs. So this type of person can read photos. I have the ability to read photos and objects, both. I actually have been working on a missing person case. I don't like to have information, just like with the paranoia group that I belong to. When I go on an investigation, I don't like to know any history of any building or the people or anything. I don't want to be subconsciously pulled to that. So then you have your telepathic, which can read other people's minds. And then the last one I have on here is precognitive, which is similar to geometric, which is the one that can predict the soil and the dirt and earthquakes and stuff. This one can feel a situation or an event before it happens. I don't want to call it a psychic because I don't like that term, but it's usually manifested or comes to the person in the form of dreams or visions. They get a physical sensation as well. I've had this happen to me several times in life, and I have a really close friend that I consider my soul sister who can read crystals. Also, residual energy is very powerful with objects, where you can read the residual energy of the person or the place that the object used to be in. One of the major things that I used to have when I was closed up and didn't accept these abilities because of the situation I was in many, many years ago with my ex-husband was I used to have precognitive dreams, and then after I had them 2 or 3 times, it would come true. So I've had many, many visions the last year and a half of a man, specific features, specific tattoos, and for a year and a half, little things at a time. First it was the features of this person. Then it was a tattoo that I would see, that I know no one I know has it, and I don't have it. Then I would see the sequence of tattoos. Meaning I'd see a tattoo and I'd be like, am I supposed to get this tattoo, or does someone have this tattoo? And then I would connect it to the energy that I was getting from the other side or from wherever, my higher self, of the person. And recently, and I'm not going to say who they are or how I met them because I'm very private about my private life, I met this person online, saw them, and started to remember that this person looks similar to the person that I kept sensing. And then slowly but surely the features and things that I was shown about tattoos and other things, I won't go into grave detail, came to fruition. So it kind of freaked me out at first, but past lives, which is another subject I could talk about. If you're interested, comment below and let me know what you'd like me to talk about. But the precognitive visions and dreams too, I also have about past lives and visions. This happens a lot in my meditations, or when I see somebody or meet somebody or something happens. I'll remember a past life, and what happens with that is this person definitely was in a past life with me, more than one. And so what happens is you get confused because your emotions of who you were in the past life overlap with the person you are today. So let's say you were romantically involved with this person in a past life. When you meet them and see them, it's overwhelming, absolutely overwhelming, and scary and shocking, and you're confused because you're like, have this complete emotion of loving and caring and wanting to be with this person, and you don't even know them in this life, right? Or the opposite, it's someone who maybe you remembered in a past life that was evil or mean to you, and you have this horrible, like, don't want to be around them and don't like them, but you know them from somewhere. It works on both ways, but it's that overlapping energy of the past life and who you are, because you're an empath and you can sense and vision all those things. I hope that these 2 videos were helpful. If you want pointers on things to help you with certain things, just comment below and let me know. I struggle with the twin flame, twin souls concept. The reason why I struggle with it is because I don't necessarily feel that it has to be romantic. And I think most of the things out there say it has to be romantic. And I don't mean that you don't have to be in a relationship with the person. I mean, I don't mean that you have to be in a relationship with the person. I just mean that it doesn't always happen that way. So it's hard to get your hopes up when you meet someone and you think they're your twin flame or your twin soul, or you know it in your heart. And to think that you're going to come into this relationship with them. I personally definitely think recently that I met mine. Not in person, the same person that I keep having visions and stuff. I think that's where it's leading to.